All right, let's see what's going on. All right, guys, I'm out here. Like I said, I'm home, Tyler, Texas, man, doing my thing. But I'm having some trouble with this particular live stream. Not sure what is going on, but you may not be catching it live. So it's kind of a weird thing here. I don't know. My signal has been really, really off. So I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can pick it up. But normally it pops right up, but it's not doing that today. So that just leads me to believe that we're not live. And that's unfortunate because I was trying to go live and I posted that up, and maybe people are wondering what happened. Why am I not live? Man. Yeah, that signal is tough, man. Out here in the country, we do have these issues. I totally apologize if you can't see what's going on, but so let's try something different. So I'm gonna try something else here in a few seconds. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna go ahead and jump off and go direct. Just jump right in on a live YouTube stream. I won't be able to show my screen, but at least we can have a conversation. So let's do that. As you can tell, we are about to kick this off, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, well, hey, give me a minute and let's see if we can rock this thing. All right. All right. Well, hey, I'm Coach Rashid, and I'm back. You know what? I hope that this is working. Like I said, I can't pick it up on my YouTube channel, and that's unfortunate. But I am going to try my best to see if I can get that to work. All right. So anyway, you know what? Here's what I want to do. I want to talk about some of the top projects that I started with. Some I started with over a year ago. I mean, Safir. Safir is like, June 2021, over 2 years, and it's going strong. It's one of the strongest plays that I have. And that's one of the things that I wanted to talk more about, because with what Safir is doing now with the tokenization projects, there's nothing that can touch them. You know what? I can go down the list, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can jump over here and just, let's see if we can grab some information about Safir while I got your attention. So I'm not sure if I can pull up that window, but I will definitely give it a shot. See, let's go here. And I think this is the one. All right. So if you can see my screen, hopefully everything is coming out good. I can't really tell, but I think you can see everything, right? All right. So here we have some new packages, and that's what I want to show everybody, because these new packages are amazing. So what Safir has done, Safir has created an opportunity like none other. They have Safir and Zeniq. So Safir is the marketing arm. Zeniq is the blockchain-based company. So what they're doing is they're letting the marketers market, bringing business to the blockchain. Then Zeniq is concentrating on the blockchain, the layer 1, layer 2. They got the smart chain running. They got the Zeniq swap. And Safir has created their own token associated with that as well. So we'll talk about the SGI token here shortly, but my gosh, that thing is phenomenal. All right. So we're going to talk about these packages, right? Safir and Zeniq working together with Ramzig to create the absolute best tokenization platform in the world to date and beyond. I'm talking, they have really rock and rolled this thing. And I say that with nothing but confidence, because they have proven that. So here's what we're rocking with. There are actual packages that you can actually purchase. So look, for $199, you can get a portion of the Desert Pearl, Sibona, which they just added these, by the way. City, T-Drone, and VU. These are some powerful packages in addition to your Zeniq hub. So what is this about? Well, when you see these packages, right, you're looking at a way that you can get in on shares of these hubs. They're producing tokens, they're producing coins, they're producing digital shares of their company and what they offer. And those digital shares are in tokens, and those tokens in crypto. And that is going to bring value to your portfolio. So when you purchase a hub package, 1470 euros, 2530 euros, then here's the 2530 is a better deal because you're getting half a hub. Half a hub is producing. So when I first started, the hub that I purchased 2 hubs, and they were producing 100 right at about 103, 104 coins per day. So I had 2 producing 100 like right at 100 coins per day, right? This was about 2 years ago. So now I have a crazy number. So you have in this package, right, the 2530. So I spent 29.50 2 years ago to get 2 Zeniq hubs, and they're producing about 200 coins a day. Now I have this package, which I think is phenomenal. You got half a city. City is the one that is producing the real estate, digital real estate, right? So you can purchase tokens and you will have digital shares in the real estate, which is, everybody wants that. T-Drone. T-Drone is the most advanced drone that Tupan is leading the charge with that. Then you have the TensorLearn, which is a crypto blockchain education platform that you're going to get 3 months worth of that. VU platform. VU is associated with, it came around right around the same time as Avanac. So VU and Avanac are in the aviation industry. So they tokenized the aviation industry, but VU took it another level and they says, no, we're going to create a platform just like Expedia or Travelocity or, what is that other one? Kayak. So anywhere you can aggregate, the bookings of public transportation. Guess what? With VU, you can do it with private jets, which has never been done. It's something that you had to make a phone call, you had to connect with somebody, you had to wait. Now you can go online and you can go through the VU platform and you can get access to private jets. Pretty awesome right there. Now, really, the latest and I would say the most amazing is the Desert Pearl tokenization project. This thing is phenomenal. I'm talking, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm on it. Let's go. I mean, it's like if you could invest in the land underneath the Burj Khalifa, right? Or the Burj Al Arab, right? Or the Palm Tree Islands. Would you not be like, oh my gosh, I have an opportunity to do that? Yeah. For 25.30, you get 1/32 of a share. So when 32 people purchase 1/32 of a share, then that's 1 share, right? So you're going to split basically 100 tokens, which is digital shares, like every day. Every day. So in 30 days, you'll have 1. So in a year, you got 12 tokens. Guess what? Right now, they're worth probably $100 per, right? So that's $100 a month, right? But what happens when they do mature? What happens when they do build on top of the land that you have digital shares in, the Desert Pearl Resort? Oh my gosh. This is a $10 billion project. So now your $100 shares becomes $1,000 per share. So that $100 just became $1,000. And then when people start purchasing those particular villas and resort, amenities, now it could go anywhere from 1,000 up. So let's say those shares just, I'm not a financial advisor, investment advisor, I'm none of that. But I'm just saying, based upon historical, experience, let's say they go to $2,000 per digital share. 2,000. That's conservative, but let's just use that. Now, that 25.30 euro that got you that 1/32 of a share, right? And you only get 1 per month because every 30 days you get 1. What you think is going to happen in a year and 2 years? This is actually, it's going to take 2 or 3 years to go ahead and get this built. But people are going to start purchasing, and they have to use these tokens to purchase those villas. Guess what's going to happen? Now you're at 2,000 per share. You got 12 shares. So now it's 12, not times 100, right? You ain't got $1,200 worth or euros worth. Now you got 24,000 euros worth. Does that make sense? So just saying, and that's it. If you spend 25, 30, you got all of this plus just in that one Desert Pearl minting hub, you're going to be able to get a possible or potential 24,000 euro return on that. That's just, I mean, just me, you know, talking about what I've experienced in the past with different land ownerships in Dubai. You know, big resort area, tourists, people love to purchase land and purchase villas and condos, just a place to be. So these are two more. If you really want to take it to the next level, then you can go with one Desert Pearl minting share, 1/24th, right? And then you also get, see, they didn't have this before, by the way. I was going to go in and I said, I'm going to make an additional purchase. Let me purchase one of these, the 4,000, euro package, because I was like, man, I can get the city, I can get the drone, I can get the decentral, I can get the view. Excuse me. So now I look back and say, wow, I'm glad I didn't do it, because now I can get the Suborno minting shares. See, I didn't talk about that before, did I? But I'm going to talk about it now. All right, let me put my hat on, bam. Now I feel better. So now I got the Desert Pearl minting shares. I got the Zeniq minting hub, which you definitely got to have, right? Gives you one of those, and you get one city minting hub, one T-drone minting hub, one Dietzer learn for 6 months, no, one VU. So this is not 1/32 here, baby. We're talking a whole minting hub. So you're going to get at least 80 to 100 tokens minted every day for each one of those, not just one. I got 2 Zeniq hubs, but this right here, oh my gosh, I get another Zeniq hub and city and T-drone and VU in the new Suborno minting shares. So you get a quarter of the Suborno minting shares. What is Suborno? Well, I'm going to show you that in a minute. Suborno is the latest and the greatest. I'm telling you, when Zeniq and Safir get together, they don't play, right? They bring you the absolute best. And this right here is another game changer. Every time they bring something, it's game changing. Desert Pearl, life changing. Suborno, game changing. VU, game changing, right? T-drone, game changing. I mean, one after the other after the other. This is how they do it. But guess what? They got more. They got more. Let's talk about it. 7,960 euros. That gets you 2 Zeniq hubs, 2 city minting hubs, 2 T-drone hubs, 2 VU hubs, and a half of a Suborno minting share. Man, look, 1/12 of a Desert Pearl minting share. Not 1/12. So every 12 days, you're going to have one share. So that means what? 12 times 3 is 36. So in 1 month, you might have almost 3. Let's just throw it out there and say 3. Now you got 3 per month. That's 36. So like I gave you the example earlier, if you got 1 per month, you got 12. With this one, you got 3 per month. So you got about 36 in a year. So let's say you have 30 of the Desert Pearl tokens at the end of the year. At the end of the time when they start to sell and people, they start to pay out. Let's say that the token is at about $2,000 per share, right? Now you have 36. So instead of getting 24, now you got 72,000, right? 72,000 euros for your net. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's talk about, they get bigger and bigger. So right now we have one for 10,000 and one for 15,000. So it just goes up from there. So you also have the 3X, and you have, 3 minting hubs, 3 city hubs, 2 T-drones, and you have 2 VU, and you have 1 Desert Pearl, 1/4, and you have 1 Suborno minting hub. So now you have an actual whole minting hub right here. So wow, that's fascinating right there. I didn't know that they would do that, but hey, I'll take it. And that's pretty awesome in itself. All right, so let's go here and let's see Hey, Mom. You all right? Okay. 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 No, I'm gonna eat in a few minutes. I'm almost finished. All right. Um. Oh, okay. Okay. No problem. Um. All right. So we got this one here, Portfolio Minting Premium, and we got Portfolio Minting Elite. So yeah, Safir is rocking. So I don't want to spend too much time here. If you're interested in this Safir, then get in touch with me, and so I can update you on all of the great things that Safir is doing and Zeniq, because they are absolutely crushing the game. Like I said, there's other ones that have come along and kind of started participating, but these guys are veterans in tokenization. And if you really want to maximize your earnings, your opportunity in tokenization, then this is definitely the place you want to be. So, but yeah, I'm just really doing kind of one-on-ones and small sessions, with people that want to dive into these particular waters. All right, so we're gonna talk about that later. All right, let's go back over here and let's talk about boom. All right. So, like I said, I'm out here in my home. My mom's visiting, for the weekend, and I wanted to, at least come on a little bit this morning and talk about a couple of things that we got going on. Like I said, my signal is really low. Um, there are some. I'm trying to see if I had something I was going to talk about in my Telegram. So I don't see it right now, but if I get it, I'll do it. But yeah, okay, let's talk about Camhirst, right? So here's the list. In my portfolio, here's what I'm focused on. Team Achieve is rocking and rolling, and we have the Prosperity Club inside that. And so what we're looking at is a certain amount of platforms that you can count on, period. That's the easiest that you can count on. So to give you some insight to something real quick that I believe is really pretty cool, actually, that's going on in this, that I'm definitely supporting, and I look forward to others supporting it as well. And that would be, there's an event going on. I want to kind of throw that out there because you may not know about it. So there's an event December 1st, December 2nd, and this is, obviously the plug. So I want you guys to know, and I want you to basically get your tickets so that you can show up for this event. And this event is going to be nice. December 1st, December 2nd, then we're going to go live in Northern Virginia. In North Virginia, exciting things happening. And in Northern Virginia, they're going to do something called Core 4 Mastermind. So this Mastermind Summit, you can go to core4summit.com, get your tickets, get your flight set up, and be in Northern Virginia. And I think that is, what does it say here? It says Hyatt Regency Crystal City at Reagan National. Let's see. Let me find. Okay, Richmond, Arlington, Virginia. There we go. So Arlington, Virginia, we're going to do Mastermind Summit. So as you can tell, I came in late. I wasn't in the initial stages of the planning, but as time went on, my good man Lambo Drew, he had introduced me to Brandon. Brandon is really one of the core people, basically had created the Core 4 concept. And he actually, we got on a three-way, and it was just a great conversation. And I like what they're doing, something that I've, kind of been building up to, my ignition event that I'm going to be doing later on in my particular journey. And this year I started, something called a Prosperity Club to lead up to, the event that I'm going to be creating next in the near future, put it like that. I'll let you know when that kicks off. So this Mastermind Summit is really right in line with what I really appreciate and I support. And I think a lot of people out there that's pretty much in my community would agree that this is really what we do, right? We want to grow and protect our assets and connect with other, subject matter experts in this field. And as you can tell, there's going to be some powerhouses there. You got Lambo Drew that's going to kick it off. He's going to rock and roll. You got BOJ. You got, CPMD. Like I said, you got Brandon in there, and you got, Terrence is going to be there. And there's just so many incredible, people in this space. There's more. A lot of us came late. Anthony Deloach. I know I saw him on the call, and Jackson Armstrong. So there's others that been very, very positive, and been very critical to the success of the industry. They are so people that the educating everybody, and plus they're going to be my like go the what call that place events tickets